people, welcome to our today's video. So we are going to talk about Kevin Bahati Kioko, also known as Bahati Kenya. So Bahati is a Kenyan artist, and he was running as a member of parliament for Mathare Constituency, and he ran through the campaign. There was election that in the just concluded election, and he didn't win. Apparently he lost the seat to the incumbent. So Bahati is now not the member of parliament, and there's no possibility or chance that he can actually be the member of parliament for Mathare constituency. That we can say, and we are sure. So regarding the election process, there is one question that I want us to answer, and the question is, does Azimio la Umoja still hold Bahati a state appointment? And I just want you to stay tuned till the end of this video so that you can be able to get that answer. So first and foremost, let's look at how it all started. So it started with Bahati producing some music, and this music video was Raila featured in it, or Baba was in it, and then also Joe, among other people, and Babu, all those people. Most of the Azimio big wings were there, so he featured them into the music. And apparently later on, Bahati now announced that he wanted to be a member of parliament for Mathare constituency. He was given an opportunity to run under Jubilee, and then afterwards there were so many difficulties. So before I show you some of the videos that show the journey of Bahati, please click the subscribe button below. If you've not subscribed, leave us your comment and your like. It's so important for us, and we appreciate you being part of this family. So now let's look at what happened. So when he was given an opportunity to run under Jubilee, we saw him coming out one day and he gave up this press conference. Please watch this video and see. So
I also want to talk to Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. I am also in Azimio. And this certificate here is not only for Bahati. This certificate represents many other youths. This is a sign of hope. I respect you, my president, and I respect Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga.
right in this video, there was like a social media frenzy where people like tweeted and tweeted. Bahati cried, some made fun of him, others felt for him, and after which we probably thought he should have given up, but he didn't give up. Now came the Jubilee, the party that he was running under, and apparently they announced that they had disowned him. So let's watch this video and see what happened.
Bahati tumemwelezea na anajua hivyo, na ni kusema ya kwamba yeye kuanzia hapo siasa zake za kampeni zake haziko tena, na kwa sababu sisi kama Jubilee tumesema ya kwamba hatuna candidate wa Jubilee katika kiti ya.
After the disapproval of Bahati's candidature by his main party, that gave him the nomination, we would have expected that he should have given up the seat and probably considered just sitting back and waiting probably for future time to run as a member of parliament still in Mathare constituency, like everybody else felt. Sifuna and also the entire party leadership of Azimio felt like, okay, he has more time, he can actually wait until at a future date because he's still a young man. He didn't accept. So there was a bitter exchange in social media. There was tweets that were being sent by Sifuna to Bahati, and the exchange was just not very good. It went to the extent of drawing Diana into the picture. So let's watch this video courtesy of NTV Trend to see just what the conversation was all about in social media regarding Bahati and Sifuna.
Now, singer Kevin Kioko, alias Bahati, who's eyeing the Mathare parliamentary seat in the August 2022 polls, is involved in a war of words with none other than ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna on Twitter. So Bahati's candidature is under scrutiny, in case you didn't know, after Sifuna announced that he has stepped for incumbent Anthony Olwuch. The war of words between the two politicians turned dramatic after Sifuna mentioned Bahati's wife's name in a tweet. Let me see.
The disapproval didn't just end there. There was a lot of scrutiny under of his candidature, and so like it still went ahead. And then Baba, in one of his rallies, just had to explain to the people of Mathare why he spoke like telling them that, oh, you know, Bahati needed to step down, and so that at least the incumbent can be the only candidate of Azimio. But Bahati was not interested. He felt like the incumbent was the one that was supposed to step down for him, so he didn't really like give up. Let's just watch this video and see what Baba was trying to say and how Bahati reacted.
Na Bahati sasa na hii tafadhali mimi nataka namna hii. Niko na vijana wawili hapa, niko na TJ Kajwang, sawa, na niko hapa na Bahati, sawa. Sasa hello, mimi naamua mna hii, Bahati nashika mkono yake. Ngojeni huyu, ngoja kwanza, ngojeni kwanza. Hello, huyu Bahati ni mtoto yangu, sawa. Yeye nitampatia kazi katika serikali, sawa. Kwa hivyo sasa, hello, sasa mbunge.
People, this particular video that I've shown is the video that I want you to pay a lot of attention to. And this is because in this particular video we see Baba saying that Bahati is one of his children and that he's going to give him a state appointment, and we see Bahati standing up. The body language shows us that he is approving what Baba is saying, and by coming down out of the vehicle where everybody else is standing, for us it's a sign of someone that is actually stepping down. So he went down and he got lost in the crowd, and so I do have the feeling that eventually, regardless of the fact that Bahati's name was in the ballot box, there was enough information in the public that the preferred candidate was the incumbent and not Bahati. And when Bahati stood up, raised his hand, showed some approval, like when you raise your hand and you're like showing your hand movements up and down, because you could see that from the t-shirt. If you look keenly at his body movement, you can see he's just like saying he's appreciating what Baba is saying. So we can't like dismiss the fact that Bahati could be coming into government through a state appointment, as Azimia has actually promised him during the entire campaign process. But before then, let's watch this very last video and let's see when Bahati actually went to like vote for himself together with his wife, and vote also for the preferred presidential candidate and other members of parliament in Mathare Constituency on Monday during the elections day. So this is what Bahati himself said.
Feeling is special, you know, voting for yourself for the first time. Sijazoea kujipigia kura, and I feel I'm confident.
People up to there, and so many other videos that I've not really like shown you. I mean, you can see there was a strategy of disapproving Bahati amongst his followers, so that nobody would really like vote for him or to make him lose his relevance. And this was really a big deal, because we can see if Baba has to come in to actually endorse another person, then there is a real problem there. So if he was not like decampaigned or disapproved, he may have probably won that seat free and square. So he didn't really like face a fair campaign. So that is why we can't say he lost the seat, because first and foremost, he was not given that fair chance. So another person was given more support over him. And so maybe probably in future, we will never know, he may come back, run as a member of parliament in Mathare Constituency, and most probably is going to win. But one thing that we've learned from Bahati is the resilience and the fact that he didn't want to give up, no matter how much he was left alone, and no matter how much he was disapproved, he stood, and we saw his wife standing by him until the day of elections. So at the end of the day, two main reasons why Bahati never wanted to lose is because first and foremost, a lot of people didn't respect him. That's why they were telling him, you are just a young man, please get down, don't campaign. So that is something that he didn't like pay attention to. And we saw that he went on and on and on. So he was like so persistent and consistent. And then another thing is that we know that he thrives also on brands, because he's an artist. So you can't just go into something and come out, your name may be dented. But by the virtue of the fact that he stood the test of that political like period, he has matured in a way. So whether he got that seat, he didn't get it, at least he stood the test to the end. And one thing that I want you guys to learn is that he just, probably a lot of people would have felt, you should have given up. Why was he still following up? He was already told he shouldn't go on. But for him, he has built himself a name. And in future, he's going to get it better, because now he has learned a lot of lessons also on the way. It was his first attempt. I mean, at his age, he tried his best. So at the end of the day, we know that Azimio owes him that state appointment. That is the answer to that question that we asked. Because with all that disapproval, honestly, he didn't face a fair chance of getting elected. It was clear, because even the party that he was running under, it's like they kept playing with him. They gave him the certificate at one point. They were not decisive. They came back to denounce him. At one point, they didn't want to give him the certificate. They ended up giving him the certificate. Then he started running a campaign. In the middle of it, they denounced him and said, hey, him and his campaigns. I think since you've watched those videos. So at the end of the day, honestly, he tried his best. And I won't say here that he actually lost that seat per se. He may have lost it because another person was more supported than himself. But if they were given a fair chance, and that's why there was so much controversy around his candidature, he would have won that seat free and square. So my people, please, if you've not subscribed, click the subscribe button below. If you are still new here we cover all the content that we can actually find. We give updates on politics, we talk about relationships, we give news about celebrities, among other issues. Please visit, check out our videos that we've already posted, and kindly support us, because we rely so much on your support. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.